Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing kind of like a look that I did. There was a look that I did for the third episode from season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race reviews that Jacob and I were doing, and I really loved that look, and so I'm gonna be trying to recreate that somehow. Because I have a show coming up in July out in Riverside, and I want to kind of go back to the makeup that I was doing during those reviews, because I really liked kind of that out of the box, not so like fishy drag. Not that I do fish at all. So I'm gonna be doing something kind of like that. Stick around. I'm gonna go cover my eyebrows off camera because they're tedious and obnoxious to do, and it takes like 15 minutes, and I don't want to bother you with that. There's plenty of tutorials on how to do your eyebrows, so you don't need to see me do that. So I will be back. So we're back now. My eyebrows are covered. I look like a monster. Okay. So like I said, this is not an exact tutorial, so I'm just gonna go for it. So I'm starting with my foundation. This is my Mehron Cream Blend Stick. This is in a very, very light color, just because I'm trying to go a little lighter with my face and everything. This is really weird because I'm using the front camera of my phone to record. So this will be different. I've got another one that's in a slightly darker color. I'm going to be using that in the upper half. The little whirly thing broke. Don't know how that happened. And I have like packs of like these 100 disposable little spongies. You know, I'm not fooling anyone with this hat. I'm just gonna take it off. My Morphe palette here. This is my cream contour and highlight. I'm gonna start with the contour, and I'm in the look that I did. The look that I did before, the contour was really low, and I made my cheekbone really low because I extended my eye downwards. So I want to kind of follow through with that too. So here's the part where it gets really, really technical, and you have to follow along. So I've got my neutral set, Ben Nye. So then I take my sponge here. Got this at Daiso. Wasn't that so hard? Like, you need to be like a hashtag professional makeup artist to do something like this. So I'm just gonna kind of like let this sit for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. And then I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush that I have and just buff it all out and get it all incorporated just to set all the makeup and everything. She's snatch now. So now is a lot of just adding powder and more powder and more powder, and then we'll do the eyes. I like to do things backwards. A lot of queens like to do their eyes first, and I guess that helps with fallout. I'm just perfect and I don't have fallout, so sorry, I can't help it. Now I'm going to take that neutral set powder that I had, and I'm going to use that to put right underneath my eyelids here to prevent fallout. So then if I get any fallout, I can just brush it away afterwards. So I'm taking my neutral set and then just loading it up here. Also, this helps highlight a little bit too. And now it's time to go absolutely insane. This is the part where we're doing the eyes. Starting with a fluffy brush that I've got red literally all over. I really need to wash my brushes. So this whole eye is really, really huge. I kind of want it to look like I was drawn by like a 5-year-old with a huge jumbo-sized crayon. Like I said, this eye is absolutely insane. There's nothing sane about it. There's nothing normal or usual about it, and that's what I love. So now I'm going to just intensify this with a little bit of a darker color on the ends. Just slightly. Now it's kind of the difficult part of the whole thing. I'm going to be doing my wing and my cut crease, and then I'm kind of going to be extending down here. So this is one of those things that's it's very, very technical for me, and I'm being very, very serious. Because I really have to like be very careful with what I'm doing and where I'm going, so I have to be very, very close to the mirror, so I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to see. white with this exact same brush that I've been using because I'm garbage, and I'm basically going to kind of like highlight this whole area and make the color pop a little bit. That was kind of the difficult part because I don't really have the best products to do this, so what I've been using is a Ben Nye cream color, and then I put white powder right over that. So I'm going to attempt that now and see if that works. And I am going to brush away all of my neutral set now, but I am not going to use that brush that I used earlier. I'm going to use a big like fan brush here, and I kind of like to like bend over and get it all off this way. So I've got this cream that I'm pretty much out of at this point. And then now I'm gonna go back through one last time, clean up these lines, make them a little intense, and then I'm going to finish my wing completely this time, and then we'll go from there. I was at kind of like a road's end on if I wanted to do like blue down my cheeks as well, and I don't know if that would be too much because I did blush the last time around, but I think it'd be kind of cool to do blue since this is kind of like a really intense, hyper like space looking look anyways. I don't know, I think it'd be cool to do blue. This look, it doesn't require eyebrows, so I'm not going to finish the look with them. I kind of like this blue. I don't know if I want to use this exact color, but I don't hate it. Might do a little darker, just to like intensify it. I kind of love it. Fish fantasy right here. Slay, work, yes, pussy. Now kind of like the last element is to really darken and intensify my cut crease here, so I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush and I'm going to use black and then really just go over that a couple times and kind of smoke it out just a smidge. I did not think it physically possible for me to be this flawless and perfect and the example of a woman. So now this is the very last step, or the second to last step I suppose, is I need to intensify this eye a little bit. Now it's time for the lips, and I like to do really big overdrawn lips. For any of you who have been following me for a long time, my inspiration originally for my drag character was like this crazy chola, and so I kind of like to keep that where there's that really big overdrawn part of the lip and then really, really light on the inside. I don't use black pencil because I think that's tacky. But I have some more product from JCat. This is their color 201 Trap Queen. I got it just because I liked the name. part that I'm a little ashamed of, but like I'm low-key not at the same time. My trick for blending out my lips is literally a paintbrush. Now I'm gonna take a couple colors from my OCC. This is my lip tar. Love this shit. This is the, I'm gonna use the metallic last. I'm gonna use my matte one first. I decided not to use my metallic color. I'm gonna use a light pink. This is Femme, because I'm feminine. I'm gonna use a lot of this shit. We're almost done. Now this is like my last final like thing that I always do to finish off all my looks is I make my beauty mark. It's just like a thing that I've been doing forever and I can't help it. So I've got a wig that's on the way that matches with the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna have that for the actual number. For now I'm just gonna like make something up. And I'm gonna go put on like a shirt or something. I don't know. But we're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be an adventure. So I'll be right back. Yep, the blue wig's definitely gonna be like, it'll tie it all together. But yeah, this is the final look of some kind. I probably should have waited to do this makeup test till I had the blue wig. But I mean like, it's gonna look better because like the makeup's so crazy and natural hair color really just does not work very well. Which by the way, can we talk about this wig? Does anybody remember when this wig was nice, when it had like curls in it and now it's basically like dreadlocks? I just need to like use it to like mop up cum at this point because like it's not good for anything else. I can't go out in public wearing this. I will just get shamed and ridiculed unless I want to look like a garbage lady. Which like, this look isn't far off from. Yeah, I'm probably gonna change this wig. The pink looks better with it. Also, I would do lashes, but I ran out of lash glue. So I'm professional. I would normally do lashes. I would normally do like 301s, but I'm out. So, sorry. Say goodbye to her.